Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Eljay Johnsen Show. This show airs every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, it's so good to be back in Standard Time. No, thank you, Daylight Saving, because I didn't save any of it. All right, so just a bit of a reminder, if you have any questions for either myself or my guest at any point during the week, announcements are made on Twitter every Tuesday. Go ahead and send me an email at ljjohnson@gmail.com. This way, I have the questions in front of me, and it's easier for me to actually find them when the time comes. And if you have any questions live during the show, then go ahead and tweet at me with the hashtag The Eljay Johnsen Show at The Eljay Johnsen. Okay, so for my next guest, I need to remember how to speak English. Here we go. For my next guest, I need to go into a little bit of a history lesson about me. When I was younger, used to love praying mantises. Favorite animal, favorite insect, and every summer get the praying mantis eggs and, put them out on the bushes, like the rose bushes, so they eat aphids, and it's awesome. They're great. They're just so cool. My next guest reminds me of a praying mantis because that is kind of what his minifigure head is kind of looking like.
Yeah, it is basically, yeah. I think that's because it's based off of the Toy Story 3 Twitch character, which I'm pretty sure is a praying mantis warrior.
Yeah,
from,
that makes sense.
So
and then you had like a praying mantis head when you did that live stream pretty recently.
Yes.
If you hadn't guessed, yeah, and if anyone had not guessed and or had not seen any of my announcements or cannot read the title, my next guest is, of course, the infamous, powerful, mighty, just2good. How are you doing today?
Yep. I'm doing great, LJ. It's great to be on this show, Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just2good in the world of just2good, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being on. I'm glad we were able to schedule out time to do this.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, as many may know, you're a YouTuber. You do Lego content. You're currently sitting around 216-ish thousand subscribers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very proud of that. Yeah.
Oh, I can imagine. Crazy. No small feat in the Lego community. So
yeah, it took a while.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into that a little bit. What was it like? Okay. How did you start? Maybe how did you get into Lego first, and then how did you start getting into YouTube, and how did that start ramping up?
Well, for Lego, I mean, it's just something that I think most... Oh, crud, my phone's notification, sorry. With Lego, it's something that I think a lot of American kids, when they're young, they play with some Lego, and for me, I guess my first one was Duplo. I can't really remember, but when I was on like 3, 4, or 5... I would start playing with Lego with my brother and, the actual Lego system bricks. So we would make our own little, RPG type, games where we would have a character and we would just kind of build places around that. And it was just super fun. So Lego has always been a part of my life. And now for the YouTube channel, it really started when I watched more, Lego YouTube reviews. Back then, there wasn't too many. I remember Brick Show was there. I didn't really watch Brick Show too much. It was more of Night Shroud 99 and Lego Lee 329. Those were some of my big inspirations. So it was cool seeing them, and I was like, okay, whenever I see a video that I like, a video style I like, I always see if I want to try to do it. Because, I used to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack. Well, I still do them. Actually, I uploaded one today. In 2011, I did Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings, and that was based off of a video style I liked, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack opening. So I saw these Lego reviews, and I'm like, I could do that. And so I started doing it, and they were pretty bad. But that was the start of the Just2good channel, That was really the inception of it. Conception.
Interesting. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card openings.
Yep.
I think I missed those completely, because, I'm on your channel right now, and you have
It's actually...
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a side channel. It's the one that says Cannon Soldier.
Oh, interesting. So it's completely removed from the Just2good naming convention.
Yeah, they were never on the same channel, but that was my first... Well, that wasn't my first channel. Back in 2009, I actually made the... If you ever heard of them, YTPs, they're like little mashups of different clips.
Oh, yeah, the YouTube poops.
The YouTube poops, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like say YouTube poops straight up, because it's it sounds weird at first, but yeah. That's what I used to do way back then. That was 2009, 2008. But yeah, my first channel where I started filming myself sort of was this Cannon Soldier one for Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, I just sort of replicate what I like to watch, and sort of make it into my own thing.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. You want to do what you like. So
exactly. I always say I would never make a video that I wouldn't want to watch. That's why I don't do like speed builds. Like everybody always asks me to do speed builds, but I'm like, I never watch speed builds.
Yeah. And to your credit, you have a lot of varied content. It looks like you've made
thank you
kind of a name of discussing things and bringing different subjects like to the discussion table. Like, I found out about Jang's second channel, his bizarre, super unusual channel from you, because I saw your video about it.
Yeah, and that's really more recently. I've been trying to, because I stopped enjoying making these news videos because I stopped watching them from other people. I'm like, nobody really adds their own opinion straight up unless it's like a podcast or stuff like that. So I was like, how am I going to make these interesting? Well, I like news editorial videos for like movies news. So now my new news style is kind of these editorial-esque videos, and it allows me to do stuff like the second channel of Jang Bricks,
Yeah.
Where I sort of had a point to that video, and it was like, how we could kind of get, change stuff up. And, that's what I'm doing right now. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I see it on the channel right now. You obviously you got the reviews, and I remember when you started those, but you also have stuff where you discuss the Nexo Knights, the new sets there, the Unikitty show. Which, by the way, how is that? I saw you made a video, but I haven't seen it yet.
The new Unikitty show. It's not very good. Let's just say that. It's like a Teen Titans Go, kind of devoid of much of a plot. It's more of the jokes, and the jokes don't really work for me personally, unfortunately.
Do you think it might be like an instance of us just not being in the age demographic, or is it just really kind of a... would you, provided you had a child, would you let that child watch the show and be like, yeah, no, this is okay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's offensive in any way, but I mean, stuff in the age group, I like Steven Universe. That's like the age group for that is young, and it's still a good show universally. When regular show was around, for half of it, I was like, oh, this is for kids and adults. I like stuff that, like Toy Story is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh yeah,
it was a kids movie, but it's something that can be enjoyed for adults. Unikitty is one that it's a kids show, but that's really the only group that I can see really getting enjoyment for that.
Interesting.
But,
okay.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Huh. Okay, I'll need to check that out and give it a look through. But that's a good way of going about it. And how has this affected doing YouTube and being, getting to the level that you have? How has this affected two things? One, your view on Lego, and two, your view on the Lego community.
So my view on Lego more recently, and this is something that I really this is a problem I gotta fix, but more recently, I'm kind of growing, is it bad to say I'm growing tired of Lego, buying Lego and all this stuff? I talk about it so much and everything. I'm my standards have higher so much for Lego that it's hard to really please me with Lego nowadays. I feel like I'm being too negative recently, but it's just because, I've been doing this, I've been a part of the Lego community since 2008. That was when I joined Brickset. 2009 is when I joined Eurobricks. And, we're almost getting to that 10 years point. And it's I see the same things, and it's hard to impress me. They set a great bar with stuff like the Simpsons sets. That was stuff that blew my mind. But I don't think there has been anything that has blown my mind since, I guess, the Simpsons set. So it's sort of been okay, this is a cool set. This is a cool set. I'm running out of room, And so my view of Lego, it seems it's in some ways it's becoming a chore, but then I do stuff like these news videos, these editorial videos that I actually enjoy doing, that it's making it more fun again for me. Same with the top 10 lists. I actually, even though top 10 lists are a lot of work, I love the final product of those, and I always love making those. So that makes it fun. So my videos almost make me appreciate Lego more. And then you said for the Lego community, well, I have to say, being somebody who was on there since 2008 or whatever, there was a point around 2012, 2013, 2014 when I was I would make one post on Eurobricks a day. It was I made it a goal to make one post because I was so into it. And now what I got now, I think there's just a lot of just immature people on Eurobricks, the ones that I go on at least, because I go on the licensed stuff, the ones that would probably attract a lot of kids and So it's just gotten to the point where I'm tired of that community. I can't get fun from it. And then my comment sections are, I guess, the only Lego community I'm really like participant in now. Besides, like interacting with other YouTubers like you. And my comment sections, I wish there was more of a discussion there, because most of it's just like, great work, just2good, which I love that stuff, but like, I want more of a discussion. So that's just how my views have changed. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that you have what seems to be a subreddit. Did you start that, or was that started by a fan?
That was started by a fan, and it has come a long way, I think, in the 4 months since it's been around, because like at first it was there was a lot of spammers on there. I don't know why, and they were spamming these like inappropriate stuff, and so we cleaned it up, and I'm trying to turn that into a new way to interact with the more mature fans, that I could have more of a discussion with,
possibly even like the more invested viewers of your content.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm trying to do right now, because like I said, in the comment sections, it's a lot of the same, unproductive conversation. I love the compliments and all that stuff from my viewers. I always appreciate that.
Yeah. You got to get a little bit of an ego injection. I understand. I understand.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
So that's all I have to say.
Very interesting. All right. A few general questions. First of all, I want to touch on something you said earlier. You said you haven't been wowed by something since the Simpsons sets. Yeah. Did you ever pick up the Ninjago City?
That's something I've been building. I haven't finished it yet, and it is one of my favorite sets so far. I'm loving it.
Amazing, isn't it? Gosh,
yeah, I love like the comic store and like the restaurant, but yeah, that's definitely that. I think if there was one set I had to add to my favorite sets list after 2015's Quickie Mart, it would probably be Ninjago City, because this crud is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. As soon as I finished building it, and even during the process, it just hands down became my favorite system set. Because, naturally I come from constraction. It's like I'm really big into that. But this was immaculate.
Heck yeah. I mean, it looks so cool, and I can't wait to finish it. But yeah, I was building that with my friend. So that's really cool.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, I love building sets with friends and stuff like that. It's always cool. And it kind of sucks because like some Lego sets don't allow for that. But like Ninjago City is cool because you got these bags, and like you got like a separate, like 3 separate booklets, so you could split it all up. So I'm like, okay,
exactly. Awesome. Like you can build the bottom level, they can build the top, and then you guys kind of converge in the middle.
Yep. And I was gonna say, also Destiny's Bounty is another set that has wowed me.
Yeah, I've seen that set. I didn't pick it up just because the budget was kind of it was used for the city, but I've heard really good things about the bounty.
I would say for that you could wait, because like it's something like the city is only available at Lego stores, but the bounty, it seems like the whole Ninjago movie line, from what I've seen from retailers, isn't selling as good as you would think. So that one you could probably get half off in like a few months. So I would say
very possible it's because it's a larger set. It's obviously more expensive. Like it's 150-ish. I don't actually recall.
160. I think 160.
Oh dang, that's so close.
Yeah, super close. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like one thing is that I'm just talking about the builds, because like minifigures, there's been so many awesome minifigures recently. So like the Disney line was so cool. The Batman movie 1 line was great. So those have been wowing me. It's just really the builds, and building Lego to me is 2 things. It's becoming a chore in some ways, and also it's becoming something where I don't have room, so I gotta be very selective, even though I get all these sets for pieces.
Yeah, I was about to say, once you get a set and say review it or discuss it to some extent, what happens after that? Do you sell it? Do you break it down? What happens?
I've never sold Lego in my life. Here's what I do. There's like 1 of 3 things. I either put on display, or that has to be a really good set, or I'll put it in a bag. Usually when I put it in a bag, that's like the most likely outcome, because I put them in a bag all built and then just put it away. Usually remove the minifigures, because minifigures are my favorite part of Lego, so I always keep those in separate places because I always use those. And then the third option is take it apart, which I don't do too often, but I probably should do more because I want to get more into mock building. But yeah.
Yeah, kind of be a Zazie Nambis a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thankful. Okay, you know who he is. Oh, phew.
Yeah, he has like 1 million, right? I think
He's like
1 million.
1.2 million. I
Which
think.
is, I think he's the biggest Lego
Yeah,
YouTuber
yeah, that's what I
technically.
was. Yeah, 1.2 million. Boom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think he's the
Yeah,
largest Lego YouTuber. I don't think there's
yeah,
anyone
that'd be
that's
crazy.
above him. But okay, so let's go ahead and diverge a little bit from the content you produce and
Okay.
kind of the journey up to this point. And that's going to start with your name, Just Too Good. I think it's fairly self-explanatory, but I want to hear it from you. Where did that come from?
I love puns. My first name's Justin, so I took off the IN, put the two,
Oh.
and then it's like I'm just too good. But two's also my favorite number, so there's just so many layers to it.
Oh.
So it's like there's a whole bunch of stuff going on there. I love it. I
And of
love it.
course, you're a
It's just-
paragon, so you like good. That makes sense. I get it. Okay. Okay, like when I made the thumbnail and stuff, like I've been trying to use
Yeah.
people's, like when I have guests on, I try and use their name, and then in brackets, I have their username. But and I know that you have your actual first name out there, and I just couldn't remember what it was. It's like, what's his name? What's his name?
Justin. Yeah.
His first name is Just, his middle name's Two, and his last is Good. That's it. We're done.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
and remember one thing I have to say is if you make the thumbnail, please. I think I saw this in your description. Please make the J and G lowercase.
Oh
Please.
no, it's lowercase
Yeah,
nuts. I can fix that in post.
yeah. The J and G needs to be lowercase. That's like the just too good
Oh
rule. Never
gosh.
make it capital J and capital G.
Well,
Yeah. It
today
just
I
burns my
learned.
eyes. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a brand guidelines, like this is something people don't talk about. Like, but Lego has like brand guidelines,
Mm-hmm.
and like they say that you cannot put like a face on a Lego brick. You cannot put like you have to have
Really?
this right like dimensions of like spaces between each stud. Yeah, like for all these advertising things, and they also say like between the Lego and then the name of like the theme, you have to have like the correct spacing. Like they have all these crazy brand things that are like really internal.
Interesting. Like I know that whenever I look online and I see someone from Lego discussing Lego or a theme like Ninjago or Bionicle, it's always
Yeah,
capitalized unless
exactly.
it's a third party IP.
Yep, exactly. They that's another part of their brand stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, interesting. Well, now I understand your name, and now I gotta scramble after we're done recording this to go and fix the thumbnail.
That's okay.
But
Yeah.
interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and jump back to Lego real quick.
Yep.
What is your favorite theme?
Um, I have three:
Hmm.
Toy Story, Simpsons, and minifigures. And what's cool about Lego minifigures is it brings Toy Story and The Simpsons because it was part of Lego minifigures. Because like they had the Disney line, which had
Oh
Buzz,
yeah.
and they had the Simpsons lines. So like that's why minifigures is probably my favorite overall theme because it has those and all these extra series that are just amazing. So
That makes
yeah, I
sense.
love Lego minifigure series. Yeah, those are the best.
Okay. Do you have a favorite, least favorite line from the Lego minifigure series?
Um, ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I did do the top 10 worst Lego minifigure series, and my choice there was Series 3. Series 3 was my least favorite.
Really
Now my
interesting.
favorite, yeah, my favorite is probably Simpsons Series 1, Series 11. I love so much. I love Series 11.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but yeah, it's just one of my favorites. Series 1, I also had a lot of good memories with. Lego Batman movie, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Disney, of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
of course.
those are my
Yeah.
choices. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Now, so let's go ahead and hone in on that a little bit. Specifically Simpsons, because that reminded me of a discussion I had a while back on TTV.
Yep.
And it's when they first came out, they announced The Simpsons, and it was revealed that they were not going to have standard minifigure heads, and instead
Mhm.
specific molds per character that was supposed to replicate what was in the show. How do you feel about that and them going in that direction?
Well, for me, with the specific minifigure heads, I think that was the right direction because if you saw, did you see the special they did with The Simpsons where it was an episode?
I saw that they did it. I hadn't watched it.
Well, I mean, it was okay, but the designs they didn't follow the designs of the minifigures, so they were just flat faces on like like on a regular minifigure head, and it looked terrible. It looked so bad. Like, yeah, it was bad. So I'm so glad they used the molded heads because they just look more like the character, in
I
my
see.
opinion. Like something like that, you just can't. There's no way you could translate it and make it look really good on like a minifigure head that's 2D. Like you need those textures because they have such a weird shaping. So yeah.
Yeah, no, they are iconic looks, of course.
Exactly, and they want to get that right, which makes sense. So I'm so glad they went that way.
Yeah, that's very understandable. Okay, interesting. Well, because I know that a lot of people are very on the fence about it. I like it. I think it's fine. Obviously, they're a massive departure from having a standard Lego minifigure head, but
yeah, exactly.
It's perfectly
and
understandable.
it looked, if you played Lego Dimensions, like it actually looked when you put like a regular minifigure and like the Homer minifigure there, that looked like the minifigures with the molded heads. It looked fine. Like it looked like, okay, that's from another universe. It kind of makes sense. That's from another dimension. So yeah,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, staying within Lego and themes and your thoughts on particular themes, I definitely notice, because I mentioned earlier, obviously, it goes without saying, I'm a constraction guy. That's where my roots lie. And you don't really touch on constraction very often, if at all. Is this an intentional moving away from constraction, or do you just prefer the system themes, or what's your thought process behind that?
It's more of I prefer the system themes. It's like I said, I wouldn't make videos that I don't want to, like, I wouldn't watch. And with constraction, it's not a theme I'm really interested in. I liked when they did Invasion from Below a lot.
Oh,
so
really?
like I bought some of those. I did reviews of those. Yeah, I really liked the Invasion from Below Hero Factory line. Like that was actually really cool. Like I love the little mechs they had. They're like some Pacific Rim stuff.
Yeah,
and it's funny because like Nexo Knights does mechs, and like most of the mechs look pretty bad. But like when you look at the Invasion from Below stuff, I'm like, whoa, that was probably the most solid line of mechs that we've gotten, like multiple mechs. But because I think Constraction worked really well there. I do like the Star Wars Constraction, so whenever they have new pictures of that, I'll cover it. But yeah, with the new Bionicle stuff, it wasn't really my forte. I did like the watching when you were on the TV. I watched a lot of the TTV stuff. I liked, of course, the Bionicle retrospective. Yeah, so I was interested in Bionicle, but I never would really buy it. I actually did buy it back in 2002, though. Back in the day, I used to really like the first few Bionicle waves.
Okay,
yeah.
I see. So we're probably not going to be seeing many, just too good reviews, Bionicle set videos.
Exactly. Now, maybe one day you know what? I might go back and get some of those 2002 ones again because I've lost them. I don't think I have them anymore.
I'm sorry, buddy, but you can't do that. I've already reviewed them. That's kind of my thing. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm gonna have to send in my people. They're men in green suits. I can't have you doing this. Nobody has ever reviewed Bionicle sets since me, so...
Watch out, LJ. You watch out.
Okay, alright, fine. Alright, you can do a Bionicle review, and I'll do a Just 2 LJ video discussing my opinions on Lego Friends.
Yeah, I would love that. That would actually be really awesome. Do it.
Great, we'll cross-promote. Just 2 recap and Just 2 LJ.
I actually have a question. So, LJ, I saw that you're doing this show, but are you going to do you have a separate channel for more reviews now? Like, because ever since you left TTV, like...
I'm going to be doing reviews. Like, I've got something on my desk that I've been meaning to review for since I finished it. Because like, I've been teasing this kind of mock project thing. It's very heavily Bionicle related. It's just a matter of getting around to it.
I got you. Okay, cool. Looking forward to that. Yeah.
Actually, I'm very glad you mentioned the show because I wanted to talk about your recent show, your recent venture into podcasting, Just 2 Podcast.
Yes.
What has that been like, and how has it been getting into it and releasing the first episode?
Well, yeah, with the Just 2 Podcast, it's an idea I've had forever, and the original premise was, let's get YouTube celebrities and let's get them to talk about Lego. So that was the original premise, and then I was like, you know what? I do want to interview people in the Lego community. So like this week, hopefully I could finish it tonight. Maybe tonight we'll see it on my channel. I'm going to do episode 2 with Jack from the Brick Vault, so that will be really fun.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's basically I love podcasts. It's a video style I've always liked, and I had plans for 2 podcasts. I still want to do the other one sometime, which the other one would be with multiple people, but this one, it's going to be like the LJ show where we're just sitting down one-on-one,
Yeah.
talking about Lego, just chilling out,
Just hanging out, having some tea.
Exactly, LJ. You understand. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to do more of it. But yeah, we're getting our second episode up hopefully tonight. So yeah,
Fantastic. And now, is this on a fixed weekly schedule?
yeah. I mean, I'm at the moment for as long as I could do it. Yeah, I'm thinking every Sunday, but tomorrow I might do a top 10 list. So I'm probably uploading this one today. The next one with a Brick Vault. So it'll probably be Saturday night. But yeah,
that's understandable. Brick Vault, were they at Brick Fair? I'm trying to remember. Either way, I think of Brick Vault. For some reason, I think of Brick Fair because I think of Brick Vault, and then I think of Behind the Brick. And they were at Brick Fair.
I don't know if they were there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if they were there, but yeah.
Yeah, which brings me to my next question, which actually also does remind me, before I ask that, for anyone listening live, you can ask just2good any of the questions you want. I can't guarantee I can, say them depending on their appropriateness, which it has to be appropriate, of course. But you can ask him any questions right now. Just go ahead and head over to Twitter at the Eljay Johnsen using the hashtag the Eljay Johnsen Show, and go ahead and ask him a question. I'll try and get to it before the end of the show. Okay, now then, conventions. Have you been thinking about doing any sort of conventions like Brick Fair, Brick Fete and up in Canada? And are we going to see an unmasked
that was cool
just2good?
Yeah. Well, with the conventions, I always said if I did a legit face reveal, I would go to conventions. And with the face reveal, I mean, it's like, okay, with the face reveal, I want to do one, but it has to be like, it's at the point where it has to be the most like amazing piece of work ever. Like I want it to be like a film, like or something like that. So I can't think of like a really good idea for it. Like, so, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Once I get a good idea and once I, get the time to like shoot it, because my original plan was like, okay, I'm getting it out by December face reveal. And then ever since then, I was like, okay, I haven't thought of anything, so there's not face reveal. But yeah, so once I do that, I would love to be in conventions. Like I love, traveling and I never get to, and I'll have an excuse to travel, I did apply for the inside tour for Lego.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, and they didn't accept me. I don't know why. That was like 2 days ago. They sent me the email, and I was like, oh, crap.
Gosh, dang.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've seen that, and like I've gotten some stuff from the inside tour, but it's just, I looked at it and it's like, I like to eat. No, I'm going to pass right now.
Yeah, it'd be so expensive to go to Denmark, so.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, because like they have the cost for going, like you get the ticket, and they don't cover any of the flight, which, it's perfectly understandable. Yeah. It's just a long flight.
Yeah, a long flight indeed, yeah.
Yeah, but I totally understand where you're coming from with the face reveal, because, I've had my fair share
I was saying,
masks.
I loved, yours was good.
Gosh, it lined up very, very nicely, and it was like a year before I finished everything. It's like, okay, yep, this has to be here. There's no better time. If I can't do it now, I'm not going to be able to do it properly afterwards.
See, I want something like that was an epic face reveal. That lived up to face reveal. Like I need. That's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like you got to look at the shows you have right now and be like, all right, what am I known for, and what will make the biggest impact?
Exactly. Yeah, that's that. You see, that's a good way to look at it. But I'm like, if I was like ending the top 10 series, like that would be the end. The top 10. I don't know. Face root. Wait, but yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Top 10 Lego YouTuber face reveals.
Yeah. And I'm just too good signing out for the last time, and then I take off the mask and
It's a little bit harder for you, I can imagine, because it's like you don't just have a mask, you have a head. Like with me,
That's
Bionicle
true,
masks are intrinsic, but you have a praying
Yeah.
mantis head.
Exactly. I was born this way, and it's gonna be hard to get the human head. But yeah.
Well, hey, there was an article I just recently saw. There's a surgeon who's like, I'm going to do the world's first head transfer. And
Oh
he
gosh.
took 2 corpses. And this is like a few days ago. And he swapped their heads.
I don't think that counts if they're dead.
Well, he wants to do it on a live person because he's like, nobody's ever been able to do this before because they just didn't cut the head off the right way.
Oh my god.
So
Wow,
I'm going to be the first to do it, and I did it with dead bodies, so I'm going to try and do it with people.
Whoa, I did not know about that. Now I gotta research that. I gotta hit that guy.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fascinating because he's got, like, a guy who's volunteered. It's like, you know what? I'm down for it. Let's give me a new body. Let's go. And so it's going to happen at some
if he
point.
accidentally kills that guy, like, is it...
Well, the guy's like, the guy has a lot of medical issues, and he's like, you know what? This is a win-win for me either way. You know, if I get a new body, it's like, awesome. I contributed heavily to the advancement of getting people new bodies. If not, you know, it's cool.
Wow,
So,
what a guy. What a guy.
Yeah, no, it's fascinating. But I don't think it's going to be as easy as taking a minifigure body and another minifigure's head and just connecting them.
I know. If only. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but very fascinating. But best of luck with that. You know, I'm going to be watching and waiting and seeing how you pull it off.
Many are. Yeah.
So for some reason, it just popped in my head, the Lego movies, and I don't know why. But what are your thoughts? How do you rank them?
Okay, with the Lego movies, let's see. The best one's Lego Movie. The Lego Movie is one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. It's so good. After that, Lego Batman. It's a good film. It's a good film. You know, it wasn't perfect. The plot was kind of sloppy. Then the worst I would say is Ninjago, which I thought was actually a good film as well. I thought it was good, but it was just not to the level of the first 2, in my opinion.
No, I can understand that.
They cheapened out on the animation. I feel like it was
really. I don't know.
Yeah,
I felt that the animation was probably its strong point.
Really? I was like, I didn't like how they used natural elements instead of like bricks.
Oh, I understand.
Like for some stuff, like the background. That was where I was like, oh man, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I feel like I could have, like, I enjoyed that aspect because, you know, being Bionicle, I liked the whole things in a place where they stand out and don't necessarily fit in because, you know, it starts with these biomechanical beings, these robots basically, and they're in a jungle. So I liked that aspect, but I think it would have been better if the background was a kid playing in his backyard.
Yeah, that would have been so much better. Like they could have even used the kid from the first Lego movie. Like, but yet they did this sloppy, in my opinion, you know. I mean, is it really a spoiler? But the intro and the.
I mean, I don't know. It's in the first like 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, okay, then the intro with you know, Jackie Chan and this random kid. Like, first off, it didn't make sense. Like, did Jackie Chan know this kid was going to walk in? How did he get this wooden minifigure? There was really never wooden minifigures. You know, like this place barely has any Lego in it except in the aquarium and whatever this box has.
Yeah, like it's not a Lego store.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. It felt like we don't know how to close this movie. So, because if you saw, they closed it by zooming out into it. So they're like, okay, we'll make the ending live action, and they're like, okay, well, if the ending's live action, we got to make the beginning live action. I was like, no.
Yeah, I feel like it was a way to kind of capitalize on having Jackie Chan in the movie. It's like, all right, Jackie Chan.
That's true too. Yeah.
We like you in this animated movie, but we also need you to show your face.
Yeah, that makes sense too. I didn't think about it that way, but yeah, that's probably it too.
Yeah, which I'm not necessarily complaining. I like Jackie Chan. I've grown up on his movies.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he was good in it.
Yeah, I think he was really good. I enjoyed it, and I know that his team did the choreography for the fight scenes.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was cool.
Yeah, but no, I totally agree on your ranking level.
It would have been cool to see more of the fight scenes than the mech scenes for me, because it was like, okay, the mech scenes, there was so much stuff going on. With the fighting scenes, it was cool with the close combat, you know? So, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just really cheesed that... Honestly, I wish we had seen more of the mechs. Not necessarily the fight scenes, but just
Really?
having them around. But that also
I
kind of lends itself to the whole argument that it should have been more of a mech versus kaiju kind of a movie instead of what it was.
That would have been that actually would have been interesting if they went that route. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. A lot of it was in the jungle, which that was fine, but yeah, it was like it kind of dragged on to me, and it was a short movie, which it felt like almost like an extended like TV movie or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like a lot of people complain about the Lego movies basically just being feature-length commercials, but I feel that Ninjago was the only time I got that impression.
Yeah,
Like, especially
exactly.
with
Yeah,
the mechs. It's like, Nia's in the water strider in stores now. And Kai has
yeah,
the
exactly.
fire mech, only 70. Wait, no, 69.99.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's exactly. I mean, it did feel like that. Like even when in Lego Movie when they had all those random 2-in-1 vehicles, like they were barely on, but they didn't like make it so like, hey, look, it's a toy.
Yeah,
That you can
they
buy.
very naturally,
Mm-hmm.
woven. They put them in good.
Yeah, I mean like the Lego Movie, I think it was just so good. Like I mean like Batman, if there was never a Lego Movie, like maybe I would, but like the Lego Movie sets such a high standard. It's just like
Yeah.
it's yeah. I don't know.
No, I 100% agree. I think that if you're going to do a Lego movie, the Lego movie is probably the best you could have done it. It was a great
Yep,
starting point, and I really hope they
amazing.
capitalize on that for the sequel.
Exactly. I can't. I mean, I'm excited for the sequel. I mean, they should have. I feel like they should have made Ninjago in 2018, February 2018, because like it was just Lego Movie 2014. Then there's a 3-year gap, Lego Batman, and then there's like a 6-month gap, and then Ninjago. It's like at least
hmm
wait a year, and then it would have been good because 2019 is the Lego Movie 2, so it would have been like 2017, 2018, 2019, one
Yeah,
a year. Do that.
and I think because they were kind of rushed for time with the Ninjago movie as well. Like I think the
Hmm.
movie actually got finished about 2 weeks before it premiered,
Yep. Yeah, from what I've heard
and
as
I
well. Yeah.
I feel like in areas that kind of shows, just in certain
Yeah, it
points.
really does. It really does. Like that's why I feel like the natural elements were used instead of like the brick elements, because
hmm
bricks would have taken too much time to like for like the backgrounds of the jungle and everything like that.
Yeah, and that's understandable. I just wish that the setup had been a little bit nicer, but
Yeah,
I'm still gonna buy it on DVD. I'm a Lego fan.
me too.
I'm easy to
I
please.
hope they have a minifigure promo or something. Like
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
they haven't announced one yet, and I'm like, oh. I mean, I know the Lloyd casual Lloyd, the one that was like a shop at home promo.
Uh huh.
That one was supposed to be the DVD promo, but I hope that doesn't mean there's not going to be a DVD promo because it would be cool to get more minifigures.
Yeah.
And you
No.
could see, I think Lego smells its, that Ninjago movie probably wasn't going to do too good because like I heard there's not even going to be a summer wave. So
Well. Oh. I see. You said that, and I was like, of course there's gonna be a summer wave. And then
yeah,
I thought, wait, have the other Lego movies had summer waves? And then I realized
well they
Batman.
yeah I
Yeah.
mean well they what they had was Batman and Lego movie were in February, so they had 3 waves.
hmm
So if there was a summer wave for Ninjago, it would be the third wave, and I don't think it's going to have a third wave.
Honestly, I kind of agree with you because
Yeah.
we're only getting two to three more sets now, like the Quake
Yep.
mech and wow, I can't I can't even remember
Quick
the
Mac,
others.
Piranha Chase, the big Garmadon shark, and the volcano base. That's
Oh,
4.
shark! I keep on forgetting about the shark.
Me too. Me too. It is a Toys R Us exclusive for some reason, but yeah.
for, for some reason, it's a really great way of putting it because it's like, why are you still doing exclusives of Toys R Us? They owe you so much
I know.
money.
Yeah. Plus, Toys R Us already got a Lego Ninjago movie exclusive with the ice tank, so
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
It's weird. It really bothers me because I wanted the Ninjago movie to succeed out of any of them.
Me
Like
too.
the
Yeah,
whole
that was the one that I always said that. Like that was the one that Lego needed to put the most effort because that was the hardest one to sell.
yes,
That was the hardest movie to sell.
yeah,
Out of all of
absolutely, because it's an original theme. It cannot bank
yeah.
on the other two factors like, oh, the Lego movie's really good. The Lego Batman
Yeah,
movie is Batman. Who doesn't like Batman?
exactly. I mean, this had no recognizable characters in it. Like,
Yeah,
like at least even Lego Movie had Batman. In the trailers, it had the Ninja Turtles, Superman, all those.
exactly.
But I think, what though? I think that the designers of the sets, I think that is one of the departments. Like, there's the film department for Warner Bros. That made the movie. I don't think they put their best, but the designers of the sets, they put their best. Like, the sets are so good, and they did
Oh,
appeal to people outside of it. So
yes. I have been seeing that a lot, especially on Reddit. Like, every time somebody posts a picture of the Lego City, Ninjago City, somebody's in the comments going, I don't follow the theme. I'm not a big fan of the theme. These sets are superb.
Exactly. And Lego does that with they did that when it's a hard sell. I feel like they do that. If you see the Lone Ranger sets, very hard sell for a movie. I think Lone Ranger is one of the most underrated Lego themes. They looked beautiful. The sets looked beautiful. For me, I like the Angry Bird sets a lot.
Oh, really?
I was a fan of the Angry Bird sets. I like them. They were very cartoony. Like, I thought the castle was so cool. Like, castle was so underrated. But yeah, that again, with these hard sells, I feel like Lego puts all their effort into it. Like, they just put so much.
Yeah. Like, I've spoken with several of the designers who worked on the theme. They're not only are they great people, but they're so incredibly skilled at their craft.
Yeah, I mean, wow, I love the thing with these Lego movie themes. They all have a consistent style, and it's like this extra level of, like, I don't know, detail. If you see, like, they all, like, you could put a Lego movie set and a Ninjago movie set, and you would think they're from the same movie, but they have this, like, extra level of detail that regular retail sets lack. So I love all the Lego movie sets, like,
yeah,
Lego Batman movie, Lego movie.
I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that they've really honed in on the style they want to go with the minifigures, because, like, for decades it's changed and grown and been modified, and they've really finalized that. And honestly, I think a lot of it has to do with the references that the designers are putting in to, like, the minifigures or the rest of the set. I think that really helps.
Yeah, I got you.
But let me see here. Just a reminder for anyone listening live, feel free to send in any questions that you may have. Hashtag the Eljay Johnsen Show at Eljay Johnsen on Twitter. And I'll go ahead and get to those before the end of the show. All right, so, Justin, I wanted to discuss with you something that, it's a controversial subject no matter how you look at it. TTV, they ran into a little bit of a firestorm when they said that they weren't going to cover them anymore. I know that you may have as well. Let's talk about leaks.
Leaks. Yeah, leaks.
So, I think you used to cover them, but you got into a lot of you ran into a lot of trouble with that. What was that? What happened?
Okay, so with leaks. Yeah. When I was, I don't know, 3 years ago, 2014 for the 2015 sets. Okay, so that was the big leak time. That was a big leak time in the Just Too Good life. Basically, I was able to get some 2015 pictures early, and I would do, like, a little release on my channel, like, every day. I would release some leaked pictures, and Lego was scrambling. They sent me, like, a copyright strike and all this stuff, and at that time, I thought, okay, well, since these are final pictures, they should be okay with it. But then they sent me a copyright strike, so I was like, what the heck? And I don't think it was totally my fault, because, like, Lego never really puts these, because they say they have the fair play policy. Oh, but if there's a stamp on it, you can't share them. Okay, so that's what I followed at that time, and I still got, like, in trouble for it. Since then, Lego has put, more specific rules that, okay, it has to be from a retailer shop, and you got to provide it and all that stuff, provide a link to it. But yeah, I mean, recently I've seen, like, frickin', I guess nobody follows those rules anymore, because I see, like, Brickset has all these, basically, if you saw, like, the Lego Batman movie 2018 sets leaked, did you see that?
Yeah, I heard that the pictures were out. Were those leaks?
Yeah, the pictures, those, they don't seem like leaks, right? But those were leaks, because never provided the retailer where they were from. So, by that definition, by Lego, that was a leak. There was no... It was just, oh, hey, look, we got these pictures. And it feels like everybody's covering them, and I can't cover them, because whenever I do something like that, I'll get hit. So I don't want to. I want to respect Lego at this point. I've gone beyond the point where I need to do news videos that I'm like, I could do so many other content, and I wouldn't even have to worry about getting in trouble. I would be respectful of Lego's, copyright stuff. But yeah, there's been just like the past week or two. There's been the Ninjago 2018 sets. Those are leaks too. They're not, because there's no official public source of where they're from, and nobody has said it. So they just came from like some Instagram or something like that.
It's weird.
And
I'm looking on Brickset's front page because I remember that they did do an article on.
They
the
might have
Lego...
removed. You see, because the Lego probably said, "Oh, this is a leak." So my rule now, I only cover it if it is a set that is from an official retailer site, and the source has to be public, that Lego has revealed, or rarely, even this I'm cautious about, if somebody finds it in a store.
Interesting.
Because sometimes it looks like somebody found it in a store and it's actually like a factory leak. So yeah, so I never cover leaked minifigures because those are factory, stolen from the factory. I mean, in the past, I was guilty of covering them. I even bought some leaked minifigures back in like 2014 for Simpsons, for the Lego Simpsons. I wanted it so much. I spent so much money on them, but I wasn't as knowledgeable of the community and all these guidelines as I was, that I am now. I don't even want to deal with leaks anymore. So stuff like the Batman movie sets, I mean, the 2018 sets, that would, get so many views and everything like that. But I'm not going to cover them because I don't want to deal with the leaks. Now, I did say if Lego doesn't remove them by December 1st, I will cover them because at that point, it's been like 3 weeks. And if they haven't removed them from like Brickset and other stuff, I guess they're fine with it being out.
Yeah, you announced that on Twitter.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I guess that is a fair way of going about it. Obviously, there's still no guarantee.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so I found the pictures on Brickset. They're still there. They're in their their database. I'm gonna try and find the article that relates to it.
I don't know why they still have that up, because that's 100% a leak. Like, if they had an article that said where it was from, then it wouldn't be a leak anymore. But
Lego Batman set. Let me try that.
And they're like Lego sends them press releases and all this stuff. They send Brick Show press releases and all this stuff, and Brick Show's covering the same things. And I'm trying to be good now, and I don't get anything. I mean, I don't want free Lego. I just want press releases. That's all I want, because it's like, if I have press releases, then I could be on top of the news like everybody else.
Yeah, well, I know because TTV, when I was with TTV, they got press releases because they are a recognized Lego user group. I forget the terminology, but you apply for the program, and Lego does have a phenomenal program when it comes to interacting with community
I've been
groups.
looking into that,
Yeah, and they'll send out press releases, and of course they have an embargo date, like a video game would, or a movie review.
Yeah.
But
understandable.
I can't find this article. It's nowhere.
Yeah, it's just up there. It's like, okay, I guess it's okay now. But with that, I've been looking into that recently, because I'm like, okay, this is probably why. I just don't want to divulge so much personal info to Lego. I think, don't they ask for like your address and your
I don't remember the specifics, because like there are two different types of group like that they offer this program for. There's like, you can either be a Lego user group, like a lug, or you can be it's like RFLM, Lego recognized Lego media group or something like that. I just don't remember the exact term.
That's another thing why I don't want to join one of those, is because I'm worried they would take my channel and tell me what I can and can't do. I mean, I already abide by their laws, but like I don't want them to be like policing my channel, like send me a set and say you have to cover this. I mean, they've sent me stuff before, and I'll do what I want with them.
Yeah, I noticed that you actually did get promotional items from Warner Brothers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Lego did send me one thing once, which was very nice of them. I think it was the Ultimate Batmobile, which was a huge set, so that was cool. But like, it's usually Warner Bros, which they give me a lot of stuff, which is cool.
And
I usually don't review it.
Copyright your videos.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. And then like, I'll make a video, and then it'll say, "Oh, hey, we just sent a copyright." Like like YouTube says it like all politely, and they're like, "Hey, you just got copyright." I'm like, what the heck? I was playing fair. I did everything, under fair use and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's ridiculous. I mean, I appreciate what they send me, but like they're so wishy-washy. You know what's funny though? Like the most ballsy one, the one that is the most, they have the most guts, like would be the TT games. Because I always roast Lego Dimensions, but they've stuck to me. They send me every Lego Dimensions pack. They've sent me. I got like a code for Lego Marvel. I got Lego Ninjago movie game for free.
Really?
I haven't covered them. Yeah, they're so nice. I mean, they have not complained one bit to me. They say, do what you want with them. Never sent me a copyright strike, nothing.
That is, I did not know that. Because I know a lot of people are kind of burnt out on TT games. They're like, it's basically, it's the same thing. They don't look very good. I like them. I have a soft spot in my heart for TT games. I think that, if it isn't broke, don't fix it. I love Lego Worlds. Probably.
Really?
Oh yeah, I think it's one of their best.
Really? Because I got that one from them and Police. What is it called? City Undercover. Dang, I got like 4. I got all the new games from them this year.
You gotta play them, man.
I played Lego Worlds. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. It was just not for me. It's like Minecraft. Yeah.
That's understandable. Like, because that's the thing. I love Minecraft. Yeah. So that's just kind of a jump over to what I kind of made the analogy for Minecraft being just free roam Lego.
With those, I probably would play them more, but they send me them on Xbox One, and I don't have an Xbox One, so I got to use my friend. So usually I don't play with him or whatever. So we have to make time for that. But yeah, if they sent me them on Switch, I'm glad they're sending me stuff, but like, if they sent me them on Switch, which they don't seem to have codes for Switch and all this stuff, it might be some with Nintendo, I would play them a lot more. Like, I got Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I want to play it, but I got to wait for my friend, because it's for Xbox One. So it's like, but I do want to play that. I got Lego Ninjago movie game. I don't think I played it. I feel bad because they gave it to me for free, but yeah.
I haven't even gotten it, and it's like, I love Ninjago so much, maybe I should, and then I go, I don't have the time.
Do you have an Xbox One?
Yes, I do.
Hey, if I ever see you in real life, I could give you it.
Let's meet up at a convention, man. I think that'd be awesome.
Heck yeah! I mean, once I do a face reveal, I'm so down for that.
Oh yeah!
I mean, hey, if you're ever in the Orlando area, really hit me up. I will give you Lego Ninjago for free. We can chill. I'll show you around Toys R Us.
Dude, that sounds like fun. I can't imagine myself ever being in Florida.
Oh man,
I feel like something would have gone wrong if I ever ended up in Florida.
Oh my gosh, Florida! People rank on Florida. Florida is so cool. It's so, it's like I've gone to because I go to Georgia a lot now, and Georgia, it's much the same. Florida, it's crazy. Different kinds of people, different kinds of play. It's like a true melting pot. It's just so crazy from the deep south. It's crazy.
Weather-wise, I feel like it'd be really humid because it's a peninsula.
Yeah, I mean, in the summer, I wouldn't recommend coming during the summer. But right now, it's cold, but it's not snowing. We don't have to shovel anything, Like, it's like 50, 60, even 70. Heck, it might be 80 right now. But yeah, it's not bad. Trust me. Like, I guess maybe I'm used to it, but yeah.
That might be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll think about it, man. But I just can't promise anything.
You, we have lots of conventions here. I think. I don't know.
Do you?
I think we have a few. But yeah.
Well, you know me. I always recommend Brick Fair, Virginia, because it's the only convention I've been to.
If I did a face reveal, I think I would go there. That's like the big one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But there's what's the one in Chicago?
Oh, Brick World, I think.
That's the other big one. Those are the two I would consider.
Yeah, I'm trying to do everything in my power to never go to Chicago or Illinois ever. But
why?
It's Illinois, man.
Yeah, there's some bad parts of Illinois, but yeah.
I'm sorry to anyone in Illinois that's listening. I'm not the biggest fan of your state.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, with Florida, there are some bad parts, but like Orlando, where I'm at, it's very modern, it's a good area.
Well, so long as you don't end up being Florida man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's usually that's usually like the bad parts. The Reddit. That's right. Reddit Florida man, right? Wasn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some sort of a meme. It's like you see some guy in Florida or some gal in Florida just doing something crazy.
Crazy stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from where I grew up and where I'm at now, you wouldn't find Florida man there.
Okay. Phew. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Have you been to like a beach before? Like,
Yeah, I used to live in California.
oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
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 I don't know how to swim, so it didn't really work out. But
I would think California is a lot like Florida in a way, because does California have snow?
certain areas, not the part I lived in.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But
All right.
real quick, jumping back to the Lego groups, the user groups, and interacting with Lego,
Yeah.
I do recommend kind of seeking that out and looking into it a little bit more because
Yeah,
you know
I've been
me,
looking into it more, yeah.
I don't like giving out personal information either,
Yeah.
but their programs are fantastic. The people that work on that are excellent, and it is a really, really fantastic program. And when I was with TTV, they would ask if we'd be interested in doing things like, promotions for Lego Life, doing reviews. And of course, TTV is always interested in doing stuff like that. But
Yeah, I saw Jang did a Lego Life promotion. He got a iPad.
yeah, no,
Crazy.
he was really big for a long time on not working with Lego, and then he
Yeah.
started doing things with them, which that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, exactly. I love Jang. He's cool.
Excuse me, but yeah,
Yeah.
I do recommend it. I think it's a really great program.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, this was after. I think this was after you left, but I think TTV they did. It wasn't like the inside tour, but they did something. It was like some like official thing. It was crazy.
Oh, it was probably if I had to hazard a
When
guess.
they went up. They went somewhere with like Lego designers and stuff like that. And it was,
Okay, there were two
cool. I
possible
was like,
places because I know that they had a Lego user group meeting over at the Lego headquarters in the United States,
that
so
was
in
really-
Connecticut.
Maybe that was it. Yeah.
And then they were also sent out to the Lego house.
It was probably the headquarters.
Okay, yeah. But
Yeah, that was crazy. That made me want to join. I'm like, oh gosh.
yeah, no, it's it is a really great program, and I mean, like, last August, CTV almost got the channel shut down because, and this goes right back to YouTube and whatnot. The channel got copyright struck and had a week left until it went down
Oh
because
shoot.
TTV had done a video on the Lego Star Wars sets, which had been leaked by retailers. And these are official images, retail images,
Uh-huh.
and the
Yeah.
channel was struck because of it. And it's like, nope, 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 nope. And we heard a couple of different things from Lego. We were like, Lego was like, no, yeah, no, it's fine. It's like, go ahead and talk about them. If they're out, they're out. But
That's
then on the other
exactly,
hand,
yeah.
it's like, don't you dare.
Yeah, I mean, like that's that. Yeah, I think that has happened to me a few times. You know what? File a copy Counter Strike. You know, like I'm like, if you're going to do that and it's 100% legal, I'm going to fight back, and I win. You know, because like that happened with like the 2018. Huh? This was recent. It was in August. They had the 2018 Lego Star Wars information, no pictures, information. I made a video on it, and they gave me a copyright strike, and I was like, nope. I said how it was legal, what I did with it, and then video was restored in like a week or two.
Yeah, and like I understand why they do that because they're not heartless. They're not trying to be the bad guys. And like we talked, it was really great the timing because that happened when we were at Brick Fair, and we were able to talk to some people who were there from Lego and be like, hey, so this is a thing. Worked everything out. It worked out fine. And, they're just trying to protect their relationship with retailers. And I get that.
Disney. It was the whole Last Jedi Lego controversy. See that?
Well,
where, like they removed. They asked Jang to remove a review.
Oh yeah, no, that was the same.
Sense.
That was the same incident that we got wrapped up in. That's
so that was it. Okay, yeah. Oh, that
was the exact same thing. That was because obviously they came out and Lego's like their stance was, listen, it's out there, it's whatever. The retailer screwed up, but we have to try and do everything we can to kind of contain things. And I know that Lego did give Jang an official response to that, and it was very nice and very well worded.
Yeah, I mean, I left mine up. I was like, I'm not doing this. But yeah, I can't. I'm not. No, I'm like, no, Lego. I can't. I'm not. Like, I ordered that literally from Toys R Us, and I said why it was legal and everything like that. So yeah, they never filed a copyright strike or anything against me. Thankfully.
Yeah, but like I said, I recommend the groups, the official
I will look into it
programs.
more now. Yeah, I definitely am interested for sure.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up. We do have a few questions on Twitter. The first one, and this is from Leo Xander. Question for the show: what is your favorite aspect of Gallador and or Fabuland?
Okay. Gallador and First off, I know it's a joke. Fabuland's a joke to people. I love Fabuland unironically. Love it. I do. I collect them. I have like 20 Fabulands. That's 30. I'm trying to get all of them. Fabuland. First off, Fabuland. It's a theme that it's very juniorized in ways, but they have so many cool pieces, and I like the uniformity of style over the 10 years it was around. I mean, it was around for like 10 years, and I love the different designs for the characters. Like they have all these different animals and everything, and I can't wait to have like the complete collection. So that I love. Now Gallador, yeah, I don't think we can really defend Gallador, but favorite. Yeah, what were you going to say?
Oh no, go ahead, please.
I was going to say, so yeah, the Gallador sets I've had, I had the ones from McDonald's, and I would always be like, "What the heck is this Lego?" And then you would see the little Lego logo and like the little Technic pin, I think, and you're like, "What the heck is this?" But my friend, actually, one of my closest friends, he loves Gallador. Unironically, he's not even into Lego, but he loved he grew up watching Gallador. Like him and his dad like bonded over Gallador. So I've been trying to buy his Gallador collection to do like a meme review or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
So Gallador, I guess it brings father and sons together, you know?
I guess so. That's
that show, yeah.
that's fascinating on a number of levels.
Yeah.
I need to pick up some Gallador stuff. I've got something en route from a very generous fellow, and I need to go to a local store and actually get some.
Oh, they sell them?
No, sorry. There is there's a come on, use your words, me. Thanks.
Reseller?
Yeah, basically. It's a Lego store, but not a Lego store. It's basically a store that deals almost exclusively in selling, buying, and trading Lego sets.
Yeah. We have one of those near here, but it's I don't know if you've heard about this, but it's a bootleg store.
Oh,
it's like
no.
The Lepin store. I'm not kidding. It's literally the Lepin store. It's in the Florida Mall.
No
We have
way.
no idea how it's still running. Yeah. My friend M&R Productions made a great video on it, and it's just like we don't know how it's still running, but they're selling Lepin. Like you walk in, there's no Lego. It's all Lepin and like other clone brands.
Gosh.
Yeah, and it's in the Florida Mall. Yeah, so I don't know. I think because of his video, I don't think we're gonna see that store up for another week or two because Lego responded to it, and yeah, that's gonna be gone. That's gonna be gone.
Oh yeah, because like I know they're in a massive legal dispute in China pertaining to their copyright because that's where Lepin is sourced from. But in the United States, Lego holds the bar none copyright, and copyright law is very strict here.
Exactly, and it's like you walk in, you see like the Eiffel Tower set, and you see the Lepin logo. Like they literally just took the box for the Lego sets. Like I never saw Lepin in real life until that day, and it's
oh my gosh,
yeah,
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, we have two more questions here. From Magic Spinjitzu Master to both of you. Favorite Ninjago ninja, villain, and side character.
Oh, so it says for both of you, so you go first.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Favorite ninjas, Jay. Guess why? Favorite villain, probably Garmadon, but I feel like... No, it's Notakon. Notakon I felt was really excellent.
Notakon.
And side character, who should be a main character, Dareth.
I was going to say, my favorite side character is Dareth.
Yeah.
I don't even watch the show, but I like the minifigure.
Really?
I like Skylor too, right? That was a girl.
Skylar? Yeah.
I guess I like the purple one. What was it? What was his name? Little purple ninja.
Oh, the little guy in the wheelchair in the show.
It's like Nelson. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't exactly recall.
Yeah, and villain. Oof, that's a good one. There's so many good villains in Ninjago. I like Ninjago a lot. Like, I don't even watch the show, but I like the sets a lot. Like, year 3, I love the final battle year. I don't know why. I thought that was such a cool wrap up to like Ninjago, and then they brought it back next year. But like year 1, year 3, No, year 3 is my favorite. Then I think the one with Skybound and the
Yeah,
Return of the
that's
Villains, that
not a
was a cool
con
one
and
too.
the pirates.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, and then that later that year they had what was that? The Return of the Villains theme or
Oh, Day of the Departed.
yeah, that was cool too. But yeah, my favorite villain, I can't really think of one. Yeah, huh, I don't know. But favorite ninja would be I liked Jay from the Lego Movie, from
Oh yeah.
Carapace. Yeah, LJ the J. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if I have like a favorite. But yeah, so there you go.
Well, if it helps any, I definitely recommend the show. It's not for
Hmm.
everyone, but I've enjoyed it. It's entertaining.
Yeah, I was just burned by Chima and what a Unikitty show recently.
It's okay. Everyone was
Next
burned by
night.
Chima.
Yeah, Chima was the worst. I mean, like they had literally a fart joke character. I didn't think they could go there.
Yeah. TTV has
So,
had a long and turbulent history of disliking Chima's show.
yeah, but I watched a Ninjago episode recently. One, it's a famous one, the one the one where Jay goes on a date. He turns into a
Ah,
snake.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, this ain't bad. It's not bad. Because like one of my roommates, he grew up with didn't grow up, but he liked Ninjago when it was on. You know,
Mm-hmm.
well, I
Yeah,
mean, like when it started, because I know it's still on.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, in that case, our last couple questions is from Mid Blue, and these are
Hmm.
both for you.
Hmm.
He's asking how it was when you were starting your channel, and do you have any advice for people who want to start their own Lego YouTube channel?
How it was? Well, when I was starting my channel, I mean, it was something that I put a lot of effort into, and I was getting little response.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it all starts, you know. You all start there where you put something out, you know, you spend time doing it, and you'll get like 50 views, you know. But that's okay. Like it will, like you know, my channel started rising. Well, the first hit video I had was like a news video on the Lego Spider-Man 2012 set because I was like the first one to post it or something. Back then, people didn't really do Lego news videos like I did. That kind of started a trend. No, now I feel like I'm patting my back too much. But yeah. But anyway, so yeah, just keep going at it because it's gonna take a year, 2, maybe 3 years to get like really popular. But for all those starting, be consistent, make a schedule. That always helps. I mean, don't let it take over your life, but put a lot of time into it. And then my recommendation, I always say this to people: be a part of the community. Okay, this gets you so much traffic. What I used to do was I would type in Lego, I would sort by new, I would watch each individual video, and I would comment on there. Nice video, I like this set, blah blah blah. That's it. I wouldn't even say check out my channel. But I did this so much, and people would be like, "Oh, this guy's so nice. Let me check out his channel." Be genuine about it, and then people will go check out your channel naturally. You don't even have to ask them. So yeah, just be a part of the community. You know, keep going at it and be consistent. Like my big recommendations for starting a
Okay.
channel.
All right, what I got out of that was, be a good person too. Just be genuinely
Exactly. Just
nice.
be yeah. Like when you go on everybody's thing and you're like, "Hey, nice video." Anyways, check out my channel. Like I hate it when people do that.
Oh
And
yeah.
like yeah, I'll name call out Astonishing Studios who used to always do that. Much views, yeah.
Ooh, we're
Name
we're
call 'em.
slinging mud. I don't know if I can be a part of this.
Yeah, and it's like that's the weakest crap. Like, don't do that. Like, actually go on, watch their video, and that's it. Don't even ask. They'll go on naturally if you're a good guy, you know.
Hmm. I feel like that is good advice to be, especially being consistent, being good,
Yep,
and having a schedule. Because
exactly. A schedule, like we talked about a little bit earlier, podcast
yeah,
and everything. Like schedules are great. Like schedules motivate you to do the video, and they motivate your subscribers to come back. You know.
exactly. Consistency is incredibly
And
important.
Lego, I mean, not Lego, but YouTube won't feature you. Another big thing for traffic is like the recommended videos and recommended channels page. If you don't upload in like every few days, they're not going to put you on there. You actually have to keep a schedule for them to put on other people's channels. Oh, recommended channels for you that are like this one, or here's a recommended video. So you got to be consistent with that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. I cannot disagree.
there you go.
All right. In that case, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up. We're a little bit over the hour mark, so I feel that's a good that's a good place to end. Some just too good advice.
Exactly.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much for being on. I've had a fun time, and you're always welcome.
Yeah, this was great. Yeah, I definitely want to be on another time. This was great. Yeah.
Excellent. All right, we'll have to schedule that out then.
Yeah.
So,
awesome. Cool.
Where are people going to be able to follow you on social media?
Well, youtube.com/just2good. You could literally type in youtube.com/just2good. Finally, I'm on there. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to put user. There's that on the Instagram. I'm just2goodYT. I tweet a lot, and it may be annoying, but check me out there. We have a new subreddit, the just2good. So it's just r/just2good on Reddit. Yeah, those are my main ones. There's an Instagram, but whatever. I think it's just2good official. But yeah.
Yeah. I will try and link as many of those as I can in the description. So if you're listening to this after the show, go ahead and head down there and check out just2good. That
Yep.
out of context, that sounds weird, but just check out the videos. And he hasn't shown his face yet, guys. Just relax.
Yeah.
Yet. All right. Well, in that case, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. Once again, thank you so much for being on, man.
No problem. This was great. Okay.
Excellent. All right. Well, the Eljay Johnsen Show airs every single week, Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have any questions for the next guest, and guest announcements are made on Twitter at the Eljay Johnsen, go ahead and send your questions in to ljjohnson@gmail.com, and I will go ahead and try and ask the next guest next week. So thank you all very much for listening, be it live or after it has been released publicly in the recording. And we will see you all next week. Have a great day.
Bye. Yeah. That was good.